The member for Lindsay.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Local Government and Major Projects. I know that for many, many years, infrastructure in Western Sydney has been neglected, and that it's under this government that we're finally seeing investment into infrastructure in Western Sydney.
Yeah.
Two key roads in my electorate include the Warrington Arterial and the amazing work being done on the Northern Road. I ask the Minister, can you please outline the plan for infrastructure in Western Sydney and how this is going to facilitate the massive population growth that we'll see in our region? Thank you.
The Minister for Territories, Local Government and Major Projects.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Lindsay, who is, of course, an extremely effective member and advocate for the needs of Western Sydney and for her constituents in the electorate of Lindsay. And of course, the population of Western Sydney, Mr Speaker, is going to rise from 2 to 3 million people over the next 20 years. And the member for Lindsay is a very strong advocate for the transport and infrastructure planning which is necessary to meet the needs of Western Sydney. And more than just planning, the Turnbull government is delivering on infrastructure for Western Sydney. Just a few days ago, we announced $6.7 million for the Northern Road intersection upgrade in Lindsay, and this forms part of the $3.6 billion Western Sydney infrastructure plan. In fact, there's an enormous amount happening when it comes to delivering infrastructure in Western Sydney to meet the needs of constituents in Lindsay and right across Western Sydney. For example, construction is underway on the Bringelly Road and on Stage 1 of the Northern Road upgrade. Route identification is underway on the M12 motorway, which will go to the Western Sydney Airport. Early next year, work will commence on Stage 3 of the Northern Road, with major upgrades of intersections at the M4, at Glenmore Parkway and at Bradley Street. Mr Speaker, the Turnbull and Baird governments are working together on the Western Sydney infrastructure plan. There's $35 million from each government for developing and constructing road improvements to alleviate congestion and improve traffic flow along Mulgoa Road and Castlereagh Street, adjacent to the CBD of Penrith. And indeed, in the most recent round of Black Spots announcements, some $400,000 was allocated to the electorate of Lindsay across 5 projects. So, Mr Speaker, it is enormously important that we have a plan for infrastructure in Western Sydney, and we do. It is enormously important that we deliver on that plan, and the Turnbull government, working with the Baird government, is delivering on that plan. And it is enormously important that we have effective, hard-working advocates for their electorate, like the member for Lindsay.